So excited. It is mango season here in South Florida. That's right, it's mango season here in South Florida, and summertime is the best time. If you're eating a diet like myself, which is I'm on a diet called 800 5-5 diet. So 800% of everything I eat comes from sweet, delicious, ripe fruit, and like 5% comes from ants that might be in the fruit. So I'm getting my protein, but this is the best time of the year for people eating a vegetarian diet, a fruitarian diet, whatever you want to call it. I call it a good tasting diet. It's just so loaded with the most amazing taste you could ever imagine, and it tastes great, and it is very filling, and it's delicious. And this is my 20th year, or maybe 20-something year, learning and eating about eating healthy raw fruits and vegetables. And I've gotten to a point from eating an apple in a corner of a Subway in New York City to having fruit trees right in my own backyard and picking fruit right off the tree. Actually, which one? This one came off my tree, and this one came off a neighbor's tree. And they're both about to be in me. And even when I lived in New York, I was able to get delicious fruits and vegetables. Nothing like I'm able to get now, but I just want to encourage everybody because there's so much out there. And I have a twin sister that lives in New York, and I also have a best friend that lives in Arizona. And I told them, both of them, it's mango season. And they said, "Oh, are those things that grow like that are yellow or red on a tree?" Really? They've never eaten a mango in their whole life. I know at least 20 to 30 people that have never tasted a mango. Can you imagine? But on the same hand, I was 20 years old before I ever tasted a mango as well. So up until the time I was 20 years old, I've never had a mango. So I get it, I understand, but wow. I can't remember the first mango I had, but I did start eating them in New York. I do remember I used to love there's so many different varieties, and I used to love the Haitian mangoes. I haven't had them in a while because now I've gotten ones that I don't have the strings in them, and they're just so much better. But why didn't I like fruit growing up? Number one, I wasn't exposed to much fruits. My parents were not fruit eaters, and they didn't expose me to much fruit in New York City. But the fruit that they did expose me to was unripe and unorganic and just not tasty at all. So the little fruits I did have growing up, I didn't like at all. And then when I started to eat organic and I started to learn how to get food right off the tree, can't make a video without somebody calling. When I started to get food right off the tree and just learn about the different varieties and the different seasons and ripe food. A banana is supposed to be a banana, not green, and things like this. And then tasting different varieties of different bananas and mangoes and things like this. It's like, wow, what have I been missing? And there are some people that grow up in tropical islands that grow up on this stuff. And then there are people that, like myself, up till I was 20 years old, I never had a fresh fruit right off the tree. And what are we missing? Oh, but what are you missing? Now, most people watching this channel have tasted amazing fruits and vegetables, but many people in the world haven't. And our taste buds have so corrupted from just eating animals our whole life that, it's crazy. 100% of the time, I say this all the time, 100% of the time, a child will pick this over a cow or a pig. 100% of the time. But as that child is brainwashed and their taste buds are messed up over the years, we will come to a point where we will choose the pig or the cow over this, a mango. And it's backwards. This whole world is backwards, but I love eating this fruit. So 3 days in a row. One day I had soursop, which is guanabanas fruit right off the tree. So the neighbor had them. I have some on my tree as well. Mangoes are just like everywhere now. And then we got lychees. It's lychee season. Most fruits many of you haven't heard of, but if you follow my channel, you know what they are. And I want to encourage you to go to a local international market near your house, go to a local grocery stores, and anything you see that's edible that you've never tasted in terms of fruits or vegetables, buy them and taste them. You know, if it's a fruit or a vegetable, buy it or taste it. Buy it or taste it. No, buy it and then taste it. Don't taste it and put it back. Buy it and then taste it, and you'll see a big difference. And the amazing thing is you can live on this. You can live on this. Did I say you can live on this? I'm telling you, you're not gonna put on your weight. Your weight, like, you're not gonna have you can't have a beer belly from mangoes. Now, I've seen people overeat some mangoes and have like a food belly. But you're not gonna have a beer belly from mangoes. And when you're eating fresh mangoes and lychees and longans and durians, you don't crave beer or alcohol. Your life isn't so messed up that emotionally you don't want to run to alcohol. You just want to eat fresh food right off the tree. And it's life-changing. It's life-changing. Not only physically does it change your life, but on every level. People say, oh, it's too expensive to eat that way. And it's like, bananas are cheaper than meat. That's all I got to say about that. Okay? Put your comments and questions below the video. I'm going to be making a lot more videos with all the different amazing fruits in my yard, but you can go back and check some of them out. And I just learned what a mukbang is. A mukbang or a mukbang. And we just did a mukbang, and I'm going to upload the video here. You can check out the card here with the video for the mukbang, for the lychee mukbang. All right? Until then, everybody.
This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, right? This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.